We're the Alpena Wildcats, and you're watching the Fifth Down on WPKB.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Week 8 of the Fifth Down. I'm Larissa Liska.
And I'm Mike Yakachonis. Our featured game of the week is Posen versus undefeated Au Gres-Sims.
Boom. Oh, man, such a great game. Looking into it from the get-go, it was a battle for the conference title, the biggest 8-man high school football game this week in Michigan. Well, we didn't get to Au Gres until the second quarter, and oh, mama! Ryan Schweiderson is off to the races, and nobody is stopping him. That put the Wolverines up 38-6. Now, here's the beauty. This is why the Wolverines are so good. Kaden Zion on the quarterback keeper going Superman mode, taking the 46-6 lead. Now, let's take you to the third quarter. Posen's quarterback. He gets stripped, and Isaac Beardsley comes up with the hot potato, taking this one to the house. And the Wolverines tear up the Vikings 68-12, getting their conference title and remaining undefeated with 8 wins. We could be looking at their second consecutive undefeated regular season. After the game, Au Gres-Sims head coach Chad Zion tipped his hat to Posen's effort.
You know, it was just our kids played great tonight. They're an extremely well-coached team, and we knew we had our hands full. You know, rivalry-wise, you know, I don't know. It's been so long since we've had an opportunity to be able to compete against them, and there's just so much respect we have for each other. And so it's you know, it's kind of bittersweet because I know a lot of their coaches pretty well, and I know how well, like I said, how well coached they are. And you know, but our kids battled hard, and we're excited about, you know, some of the things that we have coming up.
Here's some more high school football scores. The Oscoda Owls are on a 7-game winning streak after topping Muskegon Heights 53-6. Braden Malik led the Owls with a 50-yard pick six on defense and 2 passing touchdowns. And the Whittemore-Prescott Cardinals flew past the Coleman Comets 47-7.
The Onoway Cardinals started this season off on a hot note by defeating defending state champs Central Lakes. Since then, their momentum has slowed down a bit and are 4-3 on the season. They faced a tough foe tonight in the Hillman Tigers, who got one of the area's best 8-man running backs back as well. Onoway's Ian McDonald was pumped coming out of the tunnel for this one, but in the first quarter, it's Hillman's Caleb Sanders. He gets to the 30, to the 20, and is forced out at the 9-yard line. That would set up a 9-yard Gunnar Mellingen touchdown and give Hillman a 6-0 lead. Now in the second, Mellingen looks like he's out of room, but he's going to switch fields. He faked me out on the camera work too. He gets a block and makes it outside. Now he's to the 50, to the 40, inside the 30, to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, 92 yards and 12-0 lead for the Tigers. Corey Hennigan wants to get in the action. He's going to air it out for Gage Stanky. That's a 27-yard touchdown and Hennigan's 13th of the season. Hillman goes up 18-0. Don't count the Cardinals out yet. Gavin Fenstermaker returned to punt to the 9-yard line and then calls his own number to get into the end zone. Onoway cuts the Hillman lead down as they go on the scoreboard 18-6. Hillman runs away with it in the second as they put up another 30, 48-6. But a big shout out to Gage Northrup and Brittany Hoffmeyer for being crowned homecoming king and queen. To the scoreboards we go. 6th-ranked Division 8 Rogers City traveled to St. Ignace and won 14-6. If the Hurons win next week, they'll have the first round of the playoffs at home. Tawas hosted the Mayo Thunderbolts, and the Braves came out with the 35-14 victory.
Some good games so far, but let's take it to our halftime performance here at the Fifth Down. The Alpena Wildcats go a little old school and show us how much they love rock and roll. Now the Alpena Wildcats, they have been hyped all day for their homecoming game against the Petosky Northmen. The team, the green and white, have not beat since 2006. A victory over Petosky would be huge, especially since this could be the Wildcats' 3rd win of the season. And happy homecoming, Alpena. Seniors Alexis Pilarski and Zach Sushek won homecoming king and queen. But now to the game. First quarter, Alpena's first drive. Logan Guthrie gets the handoff, and he sees nothing but wide open spaces. for a 77-yard touchdown. Alpena goes up 6-3. The Northmen would make another field goal, tying this one up at 6 at halftime. Let's take it to the third quarter. Petosky takes charge. Parker Arms gets the pigskin, and he makes pork chops on this touchdown. Arms was a force to be reckoned with, and the Northmen lead 13-6. Fourth quarter, and Arms is cooking again. He finds an opening on the outside, and Petosky leads 23-6. But don't count out Alpena. Eric Troy dodges the defender and scores a 23-yard touchdown. Alpena is down by 10. Here's a big onside kick. Caden Wisniewski with the squib. It bounces, and Wildcats' Cody Bertrand comes up with the loose ball. Moments later, Logan Guthrie follows blocks for a 1-yard touchdown. Wildcats are down 23-21. That's how you make a comeback. But Alpena falls right here on 4th and 1. And the Northmen hang on for the 23-21 victory over the Wildcats. What a heartbreaker. Tough loss for Alpena. But head coach Aaron Sims was proud of the comeback.
We were down there, what was it, like 6-23 or something. The kids came storming back and played hard. And, you know, and at the end of the day, sometimes things don't go your way. But, you know, you just got to keep battling.
Now here's a close 8-man battle. The Atlanta Huskies topped the Hell Eagles 29-26. The Huskies' Jacob Emerson rushed for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. We have one game on Saturday. The Alcona Tigers will travel to Maple Heights for a 2 p.m. kickoff. The Tigers are energized after securing their first win of the season last Friday against Mayo.
5th-ranked Division VIII Johannesburg-Lewiston was in Newberry tonight. A win tonight meant that Joburg would share the league title and could clinch the league title with a win next week. Joburg headed up to the UP tonight, facing Newberry in some snowberry conditions. Late in the first half, Newberry down 10, but on the move. Austin Troop throws the bomb to Josh Slatt for the hefty gain. But on 4th down, Indians can't convert as Tristan Skidmore catches the ball, but Sheldon Huff makes the stop. Less than 30 seconds left in the half. Brett Crandall goes left and takes it 32 yards for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion is good, 30-12, red and white up at the half. Early in the third quarter, Crandall this time goes right and keeps going again. He shakes off one tackler is at the 15-yard line, then goes in for the score. Indians try some trickery to hopefully get the offense going. A counter reverse to Brandon Christensen. He takes the rock to the right, but a host of Cardinals drove him out of bounds. The Cardinals poured on in the second half, winning 66-18 and grabbing a share of the league title.
Ooh, Mike, that game looked a little chilly.
Yeah, I thought it was bad having freezing rain in Onoway. I can't imagine playing in the snow.
Oh, gosh, and who knows? If our teams go to state, we might be facing some snowy games.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's check out our anchor ranking competition. Mike, I'm only 2 points behind.
Okay, but if I get the win tonight, that means I clinch our competition. Pressure's on, Larissa.
Uh-oh, well, you know, let's see how we're stacking up. Oh.
And it's clinch city for me.
Oh, geez. I can't believe I lost to the new guy.
You know, I think I deserve something for this. Say you anchor for me next Saturday so I can cover Michigan State.
All right, you got yourself a deal. I'll do it.
All right, and that's the end of this week's edition of The Fifth Down.
We'll post a poll on Monday for the top 5 plays of the week, straight for you. But first, let's thank our Fifth Down sponsors.
The Fifth Down is brought to you by Pratscape's Gift Shops. Unique, antique, vintage, and new, we've got it all for you. Gambles of Alpena. Family owned. Sales, parts, and factory trained technicians. Alpena Buick GMC. Alpena's volume selling leader on US 23 North Alpena. Wolverine State Credit Union. Homegrown. Once a member, always a member. Alpena Agency. Auto, home, life, health, and business. We make insurance easy. And Arzo's Amusement Park. Make all your wishes come true.